What if you just found out that your brain tumor has started growing again? My name is Candyce Halstead. I have an aunt who has been dealing with a stage 3 Oligodendroglioma brain tumor for the past 7 years. The tumor has given my aunt severe headaches that have not allowed her to reach her full potential as a wife and mother. About a month ago, as my aunt and uncle were sleeping, my uncle woke up to my aunt seizing. He rushed her to the hospital, where she was life-flighted to another hospital so that they could stabilize her. Once she was stabilized, the doctor came in and gave my aunt an update on what was going on with her tumor. The tumor has recently started growing into a cancer known as glioblastoma. I have been given a lot of information on the different types of treatments for her cancerous tumor. 4 treatment options were given to my aunt, and I will be informing you on those different treatments today. The first of the 4 treatments is a chemotherapy option. This treatment would require a very strict diet, and not following this diet could result in death. The chemotherapy would not be convenient for my aunt and uncle because they have a family of 8, and following a strict diet would simply not work with having such a big family. The second treatment option is like the first, but has one less drug. The downfall is that it has not been tested on my aunt's type of tumor, so we don't know all of the side effects that could occur. The second downfall to this treatment is that the drug can lead to neuropathy. Medical News Today states that neuropathy is the damage to nerves in the peripheral nervous system, and it typically causes numbness or weakness in the patient. This treatment also did not appeal to my aunt and uncle. The third treatment option would require my aunt to be hooked up to a medical device known as an Optune device. No serious side effects are noted in this treatment. However, my aunt's head would need to be shaved and the device must be worn for at least 16 hours a day. The final option is to not treat the tumor at all. This option is not recommended. The doctor said that because the tumor is growing so quickly, it could reach stage 4 at any time. Once the tumor hits stage 4, there is no more treatment that can be given. Because the doctor quickly ruled this out, so did my aunt and uncle. It took many days for my aunt and uncle to decide on a treatment that would be best for her, but they finally decided to use the Optune device as their treatment. The Optune device must be worn for 16 hours a day, and my aunt's head would need to be shaved. The Optune device has proven to be as effective as the recommended chemo treatment, but with less side effects. The Optune for Recurrent Glioblastoma article states that the Optune is a portable medical device that produces alternating electric fields or tumor treating fields which can slow or stop cancer cells from dividing. Treatment with Optune won't get in the way of daily life. That last point is exactly what appealed to my aunt and uncle. My aunt would be able to live a normal life. She would be able to be the wife, mother, sister, daughter, and friend that everyone wanted her and needed her to be. I will now explain the Optune device to you. This is a picture of the whole Optune device kit. These are the head pads that my aunt would have to wear, and which would be the reason for why she would need to shave her head so that they could stick to her head. These are the battery packs that come with the device, and being the battery, it's what makes the device work. This is the Optune device, which would be inside the backpack, which would hook up to these head pads, and she would wear the backpack, which would allow her to live as normal a life as possible. Here's a picture of a man using the Optune device. As you can see, he is doing something that he enjoys. He's at the farmer's market. He's able to enjoy this because the treatment that he's undergoing is portable. It's hooked up into his backpack, which he's wearing, and then the treatment is going on while he's at the farmer's market. While this device sounds wonderful, it can only be used until the tumor begins to grow again. Once the tumor starts to grow, the results are in God's hands. I hope that this information has helped you better understand the treatments available for a stage 3 tumor known as oligodendroglioma that is turning into a cancer known as glioblastoma. My aunt has been battling this kind of tumor for the past 7 years. When the doctors told her that it started growing again, they gave her 4 different treatment options. It took a while for my aunt and uncle to decide which treatment would be best for her, but they finally decided on the Optune device. The Optune device treatment, which would require her head to be shaved and she would need to wear it for 16 hours a day, but it would allow her to live the most normal life possible. This has been a scary time for everyone in our family, but we know that no matter what happens, God is in control and the outcome will be for His glory.